visual artist, and I currently work between Dublin and London, and I work mainly through ceramic, sculpture and installation, and my practice tends to explore issues surrounding time, tradition, sexuality and cultural identity. The main themes behind my exhibition Lament are catharsis, care and repair, although there's a lot of kind of underlying themes as well. So I suppose the first work I'd like to discuss is on Van Cuilcha, which translates as the Keeling Woman in Irish. And the sculpture is of a veiled woman. It's entirely made in porcelain, and from her eyes there is silver tears streaming down, and the silver tears pool in her cupped hands below. So in this particular work, I guess I was looking at ideas around the sacredness of tears and sort of a power and emotion. Also with this work, and this is sort of a motif that continues throughout the exhibition, I look a lot at the act of scrying. Scrying is basically a way of looking into a shiny surfaced object as a medium to kind of connect with the past or even sort of contact spirits. So the most common form would be gazing into a crystal ball or looking into a glass mirror. And there's also two pieces in the show that are literally called scrying mirrors and nearly sort of force you to look into this metallic surface and encourage you to sort of engage with the past. Another work I'd like to speak about in the exhibition is Babble, Gurgle, Flow. It consists of a cauldron-like basin with a series of figures perched around it, and all these figures are sort of bubbling from the face. I really wanted to kind of capture uncontrollable emotions and sort of different stages of emotions and grief. Another piece I'd like to talk about is Shroud, and Shroud basically consists of a large piece of chiffon that I burned by hand using various sticks of incense. This sort of created these lace-like patterns and imagery of skulls and bones and sort of motifs around death. In my work, I've always looked at corporeality and embodiment, and yes, I'm very interested in sort of the pain and pleasure of being a body and our emotions and our fears and our desires. So grief and death are obviously kind of wrapped up in that kind of overriding theme of embodiment. I think Keeling, I first came across it when I was looking into the myth of the Banshee. I came to realize that the myth of the Banshee has ties with this very real tradition of Irish Keeling, and I think we've experienced so much loss over the past few years in the pandemic. I really wanted to put on an exhibition that could kind of underline this sort of societal wake we're in at the moment, and maybe look at different ways of grieving.